Hello, welcome to Malt. I'm Andy and this is Whisky Review number 25. What I have for you today is a single malt whisky from Highland Distillery, Tomatin. And that is the Tomatin Legacy. Hopefully you can see that as usual. I know I always say that, but you know. So Tomatin Legacy is a no-age statement single malt whisky, bottled at 43%. Tomatin, as I sort of touched on, is a Highland whisky distillery. Officially it's got a capacity for about 5 million litres of spirit a year, but I think at the moment they're only producing about 2.5 million. It's actually quite an environmentally friendly distillery, in the sense that they were the first distillery in Scotland to install some form of wood pellet fired biomass type thing. I'm not really up on my biomass generators and various things, but good for them. It's always a good start. Environmentally friendly, it's always good. So Legacy was released in 2013, I believe. I mean, yes, it's no age statement, but bottled at 43% is a good start. Matured in a combination of ex-bourbon and virgin oak, which is also becoming a bit more prevalent as well. You see a lot of distilleries now saying matured in virgin oak, which basically means it's just not had anything in it previously. So it's a brand new cask, charred, whiskey goes in it. You find that some spirit can't quite live up to the sort of amount of oak influence that's there, because virgin oak is quite unforgiving, I think. You know, it's not had anything in it previously to sort of like flatten it out in some ways, you know, sort of like tame it a little bit. But as I say, this is a combination of ex-bourbon and virgin oak. So without further ado, I'll get onto the nose. Very fruity in the sense of sort of like green apples, grapes, like kind of grapey, almost grappery note in there, but not an unpleasant, harsh sort of grapperish note. It's the more sort of acidic, grapey, fruit-led side of things. Quite malty as well, actually. Very sweet, like caramelly, sort of sugar on your cereal. Bit of vanilla as well. And just a touch of spice as well, and then just towards the end of the nose it goes back to that sort of like appley, pear, orchard fruit kind of balance again. Now, whilst it's no age statement, I seem to recall seeing somebody from Tomatin, because they're quite, you know, they're actually one of the better distilleries in terms of interaction on social media. They're very active on the Twitter, very nice people. From memory, and don't hold me to this, but I'm sure that somewhere online I've seen mention that it's between 6 to 8 years old. I'm sure it is. But it might be worth asking. I probably should have done, to be fair, but I'm sure, from memory I'm sure that's what they said it was. But if that's wrong, then I'm sorry, but I mean, my memory's not great. In terms of chill filtration and not having any added colour to it, I mean, I've only got a miniature, but I think it's chill filtered, and I think it's got added colour to it as well, potentially. But it's, you know, it's quite light, so maybe give them the benefit of the doubt. Going back to the nose just then, straight away more vanilla's coming through now. It was only a little touch of it before, but now it's very, very vanilla-y. Some nice long legs on the glass, so it's a good indicator of whether or not it's going to be quite a good mouthfeel and thick spirit. So let's see. It's very good mouthfeel. Very malty, again, with the sweetness, the vanilla. Quite spicy actually, particularly as it first goes down and you get that initial hit of vanilla, sorry. It does become very spicy. I was thinking, like, you know, your dessert spices, if you know what I mean, your cinnamons, your nutmegs of the world. maybe even a little bit of cardamom actually as well. Interesting. Ginger, more vanilla. Finish, a little oaky, mainly reinforced with the sweetness and the vanilla from the palate and the nose as well. Retails at I think about 30 to 35 quid. They also have on the market a 12-year-old, a 14-year-old port, cask finish, an 18, they do a 30, they do various instalments of special editions. They actually produce slightly, or lightly should I say, peated variant Tomatin called Kuboken, which I probably pronounced incorrectly, so sorry about that, but that's how it reads to me. Which I think is peated to, is it 30 ppm from memory? Might be even less than that, to be honest. Sort of lightly peated Highland whisky. Just going back to the nose again, Parma Violet sweets. Just so I was swirling that around my mouth then, I got cake icing, ready roll icing, so again it is quite sweet. Again with spice, a little bit of the green orchard fruit, more of a pear I'd say on the palate though. It's not quite got that acidity that the nose had like you'd expect in an apple. It's more of a sweet sort of softy baked pear kind of thing going on. Honey, quite a fair bit of honey in there, not any particular type of honey, just honey. I'm not going to go down the route of heather honey, orange honey and various other instalments of honey. And again, into the finish, similar story to what I said before, oaky, touch of vanilla, bit of sweetness and just a tiny sort of drying bitterness towards the end. Do you know what, overall it's a pretty solid dram actually. As I say, the only downside is no age statement whisky. If they just put, no matter what age it is, I really wish the distilleries just put the number on it, but such is life. Nothing I'm going to say is going to change that. I think it's actually quite well balanced in the sense that the virgin oak hasn't completely overtaken it. The bourbon and the virgin oak mix very well, and it's a solid dram. It's a solid dram. It's kind of like a early Saturday evening dram, I'd probably say, or maybe a sunny Sunday afternoon. So on that note, I'm going to give the Tomatin Legacy an 84 out of 100. It's well made, very good spirit indeed. Well, as I say, well balanced, bottled 43%. It's very affordable, 35 quid I think you're looking at tops. And it's bang on where it needs to be. So well done Tomatin. Thanks guys, see you soon.